Hey guys, welcome back. It's Matt here, and today we're going to be going over my impressions and overall thoughts of the new AirTag by Apple. This is a pretty neat tracker, and I've been a massive Tile fan for the past 5 years, and I've pretty much had every Tile there is, and so I'm going to be doing kind of a comparison because I have a lot of experience with Tile, so I'm going to be comparing some of the pros and cons of the AirTag, and honestly, I can say right off the bat that it is actually better, in my opinion, from my overall use than Tile. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. The first thing I want to talk about is price, because Apple stuff tends to be more expensive, and in this case, they're roughly about the same price. This is about £29, $29, and this is about £29, $29. The only real difference is the AirTag doesn't actually have a loop, so you can't attach it to your keys or anything like that. I guess you could slip it into your backpack or something, but realistically, if you want to attach it to a keychain, you're going to have to pick up one of Apple's leather or silicone cases, which will put you back another $30 or $40. So the AirTag is a little bit more pricey in terms of accessories. However, you can pick up cheap knockoffs on Amazon, so it's not much of a big deal in that regard. Something cool, however, is you can customize it with custom letters or even an emoji on the back. And honestly, this can make it look pretty funky, and there's really no customization alternative for Tile. Now, in terms of build quality, I can say the AirTag is pretty nice. It's stainless steel, which I must say is very, very bad for scratches. If you put this on your keychain, it's going to get very scuffed. You're going to get lots of marks in it. So you might want to pick up some sort of screen protector. And I know it sounds a bit overkill, but this thing does look really nice, and I don't really want to scratch mine. One real advantage I can see with Tile is the form factor. So there's many different options out there. You can get different sizes. You can get card-shaped ones to fit in your wallet. You can get these ones, which is just a premium keychain. You can get smaller ones, stickers. There's just so many different types out there, and you can pick up a whole range of different colors. You can pick up different textures, different materials, and they do have swappable batteries. This one does. Some Tiles don't, but luckily enough, the AirTag does have a removable battery, which honestly, I wasn't too sure Apple would do. But it is nice of them to do that, and in order to swap it out, you just simply go ahead and twist this stainless steel part on the front, and it's just a standard flat cell battery. It's a CR2032, which is pretty easy to find. You can pick it up in pretty much any store. You can pick up big packs of them for a cheap price. So Apple is stating you'll get a year battery life out of this. Tile, on the other hand, states that you do get about 2 to 3 years. However, this is a lot clunkier, and the AirTag does have quite a lot more features. The main reason I think that the AirTag does win automatically without really any competition is because of the network. The main reason you want to get one of these tags is in case you lose something. And in that case, the AirTag is going to be the best bet because it links up with the Find My network, which has all the other Apple devices all over the world linked to. And that means there's about 1 billion active devices looking out for AirTags around and about, so they can report them as found and you can find your product. With Tile, there isn't many Tile users around, and you're relying on someone else having the Tile app and walking past your Tile in order to find your keys. And so that's why I think the AirTag has the upper hand, because I mean, a lot of people have iPhones, especially in the UK, the US, Canada. Most of these sort of Western countries tend to have a lot of iPhone users. And so if you do lose your keys, you're much more likely to find it. Now, obviously, this does vary on your country. If your country tends to be more Android based, if you live in China, then maybe the AirTag is going to be the opposite. It's not going to be great because there isn't much of a network. In terms of how you actually go ahead and find this, you just jump into the Find My app and you can go ahead and ping it and it will make this sound. The sound is not customizable. On the Tile, you can actually choose your ringtone. There's about 20 different types. So you only have one type on the AirTag, which is kind of Apple of them. Not much customization. And if you have the iPhone 11 or newer, you can use the U1 chip in order to go ahead and actually track exactly where this is. And it will show you on your phone an arrow pointing in the direction of the AirTag with the distance remaining. So you can use this to go ahead and basically walk around and exactly pinpoint where the AirTag is. There's also haptic feedback as your phone gets closer and closer. and it's really nice if your AirTag is hidden under something or you just can't hear it for some reason, you're in a loud environment maybe, then the U1 chip is a super nifty feature that there really just isn't any competition with the Tile. The AirTag is also IP68 water and dust resistant, so it should be okay if you do drop it in puddles, get it wet, or maybe on the slight occasion that you do drop it in, say, the bathtub or in the toilet or whatever it might be in some wet environment, then so there you go. Now, something really neat about when you lose this, you go in the app, you report it as lost, and it will use iPhones around in order to find it and tell you where it is. But there's a really cool feature. So if someone actually goes ahead and finds the AirTag and they have an iPhone, they can jump into the Find My app, swipe up and click on Identify in the Items section, and you can go ahead and identify an AirTag. And you can simply tap it on the back of your iPhone. It will show you some contact number and contact information, and it can allow the person who's found your item to call you and contact you and tell you that they have it. So this is a neat feature. And it also does work on Android. So if you have NFC on your device, you can tap onto the AirTag. It will launch up Apple's website and it will give you some contact details. So they really have thought about all the possibilities as to how you would lose this, how someone would find it, and the tracking, everything like that. So I honestly would say for the price, the AirTag should be okay. Now, there's one area where I'm super impressed to how much thought and effort Apple put into, and that is the privacy aspect of this. So basically, you could pretty much slip this into someone's bag or in their car and kind of track where they're going. Apple has thought of this, and with the latest 14.5 update, if there's an AirTag following you without its owner, it will actually alert you that you're being tracked and someone's actually watching your movement. And so that's really handy in preventing people from using this in like malicious ways for tracking. And if you're curious about, say you hop in a taxi, it's not going to alert the driver they're being followed because you're with the tag. So it's only if it loses its owner. But in terms of what accessories I picked up for it, I picked up a product red keychain for my keys and also one of the bag loops. That's also product red. And these are very pricey, about $40, $35 for these. And honestly, I only picked these up because I'm a little bit of an Apple fanboy. A lot better. Now, if you only have an iPhone or you have an Android device and you don't have many Apple accessories, you may want to pick up the Tile still because it is multi-platform, and so you can jump between Android and iOS and still make use of it, whereas the AirTag is exclusive to iOS devices. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed my little comparison video. Let me know down below your thoughts. Remember to subscribe because we're creeping up on 50K, and I haven't been doing too many videos in a while, but I am stepping up the game. I've just been super busy with university work and my 4th year finishing up. And yeah, it's been kind of stressful. So definitely would help me out if you could turn on the bell icon and subscribe. I'll see you later. Peace.